Never give up. Don't give in. Don't quit. Hello, this is Nori, a future success story in progress. Have you ever been to a dating party? Or what people call a matchmaking event? Today, I want to talk about one of the most painful experiences of my life. It was the day I received 0 matches. 1. The dating party. Back then, I was single, and I was struggling to meet someone. So I decided to join a dating party. I had been to a few before, and they never went well. Still, I thought, maybe this time will be different. But from the very beginning, something felt off. When the event started, everyone sat face to face, except me. The seat in front of me was empty. Maybe someone didn't show up. Around me, people were laughing, talking, smiling. And I was just sitting there, alone. That was the first moment. I felt out of place. 2. Short conversations, long silence. Next came the rotation. Men moved from seat to seat, talking to each woman for a short time. Finally, it was my turn. But the time was too short, and I was never good at small talk. I tried. I really did. But the conversations ended before they even began. I walked away thinking, I don't think I connected with anyone. 3. Free time, the lowest point. Then came free time. For most people, this is the chance to talk freely. For me, it was the hardest part. I couldn't bring myself to approach any woman. Instead, I ended up talking with another man nearby. We both laughed awkwardly and said, "Talking to strangers like this is hard, right?" He looked confident, tall. Not someone you'd think would struggle. Yet there we were. 4. Writing the numbers. Back inside, We were asked to write down the numbers of people we liked. But I was stuck. I hadn't talked properly with anyone. Still not writing anything felt pointless. So I wrote down one number. Someone I didn't dislike, at least. Then we were told something else. Not only did we choose, but we would also see whether anyone chose us. 5-0. Later, a staff member handed me a sheet of paper. It showed who had marked you with a circle. I looked down. There were no circles. 0. Seeing it written down like that hit harder than I expected. That's it, I thought. I wasn't chosen. Not even once. I felt small, embarrassed, completely invisible. 6. Watching others win. Then came the announcements. Couples were called up to the stage. They stood there under the lights, smiling. And I was sitting in the audience, watching other people's happiness. I remember thinking, how many times in my life have I watched this scene? When it ended, I made eye contact with the man I had talked with earlier. We didn't say anything. We just nodded quietly and walked away. 7. That night at home, I listened to a song I loved back then. And I cried. I believed wishes could come true. But I didn't believe my wish would. I didn't know what to do anymore. 8. What I realized later. Looking back now, I understand something. That event wasn't proof that I had no value. It only meant that place wasn't right for me. Dating parties reward people who are confident, outgoing, and comfortable talking to strangers. Quiet people, introverts, people like me. We don't always shine there. And that's okay. 9. The turnaround. A few months later, after hitting rock bottom, something changed. I stopped forcing myself into places that didn't fit me. I widened my perspective. I looked beyond what I thought was the normal path. And eventually, I met someone. She is now my wife. Closing. So if you've ever felt unwanted, unchosen, or invisible, that moment does not define your life. It only means you haven't found the right place yet. Take your time, step by step. I'll see you in the next video. Step by step.